Hi everyone, you are welcome back to another interesting question. We are asked to calculate the area in blue. That is, this triangle, we have a semicircle and a quadrant. This segment is 6 meters and this is 18 meters. The whole line is labeled x, and here it says x is a tangent. That means this is a tangent. Obviously, to this semicircle, here this segment and this are radii of the semicircle. So how can we solve this? How can we calculate the area of this triangle? Well, it is very simple. We'll start by labeling the points P, Q, R, S, T, V and double V. So we are to calculate the area of this triangle QVWV. The formula for calculating the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Here we'll take this line QV as the base. We know the height will be a perpendicular to the base from this vertex. Assume the length to be h. So base equal to 6 meters plus 18 meters, which is 24 meters, and height equal to h. Substitute it here. 1/2 times 24 meters times h is 12h meters. So area of triangle QVWV equal to 12h meters. Keep it aside. We see this is a quadrant, that is a quarter cycle. This is the center of the full cycle, and this here is a chord. From the cycle theory, if you draw a perpendicular to a chord from the center, the chord is going to be bisected. So this chord here is bisected. Its length is 18 meters. Hence, this segment and this each are half 18 meters, which is 9 meters. This here is a radius of the quadrant. Let it be y. We look at this triangle. It is a right angle triangle. We use a Pythagorean theorem on it. The Pythagorean theorem states that the square of the length of the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of the length of the two other sides. The hypotenuse is the side facing the right angle, which is this here. So applying the Pythagorean theorem, it is y squared equal to 9 squared plus h squared. 9 squared is 9 times 9, which is 81. So y squared equal to 81 plus h squared. We take 81 to the left and transposition. Now take the square root of both sides. Here square root of h squared is h. So h equal to square root of y squared minus 81. Keep it aside. Back to this quadrant. Since its radius here is y, this must also be y. Come here. Draw a straight line that will connect this point V and this R. Assume its length to be z. We look at this triangle RVWV. It is also a right angle triangle. We can also use a Pythagorean theorem on it. This is the hypotenuse. So the square of its length, z, must be equal to the sum of the squares of this y and this y. Therefore, z squared equal to y squared plus y squared. Y squared plus y squared is 2y squared. We take the square root of both sides. Here, square root of z squared is z, while here, square root of 2y squared is y root 2. So z equal to y root 2. That is, this z is y root 2. Come to this semicircle. If you recall, this line QV is a tangent to the semicircle at this point. So based on the rule that the tangent of a cycle is perpendicular to its radius through point of contact, this obviously is the midpoint of the diameter. Hence from it, if we draw a line to this point of contact, it is a radius of the cycle. So based on this rule, this angle here is a right angle. If you look at this triangle QRV, it is also a right angle triangle. We can also use the Pythagorean theorem on it. This is the hypotenuse, so the square of its length y√2 must be equal to the sum of the squares of this r and the summation of this 6 and this 18, which is 24. So y√2 all squared equal to r squared plus 24 squared. y√2 all squared is 2y squared and 24 squared is 576. So 2y squared equal to r squared plus 576. We keep it aside. Come here, draw a line that will connect this point and this. Now to this quadrant, if we have the full cycle, we see this angle and this are both subtended by this same arc, one to the center and the other to the circumference. From the circle theory, once again, there is a rule that the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference if subtended by the same arc. That is, the central angle is double the size of this. Here, since the angle around a point is 360 degrees and this is 90 degrees, this must be 360 degrees minus 90 degrees, which is 270. So since its size is 270 degrees, that of this must be 1/2 times 270 degrees, which is 135. Now we see this angle and this are lying on the same straight line, and the angle on a straight line is 180 degrees. So since this is 135 degrees, this must be 180 degrees minus 135 degrees, which is 45 degrees. We look at this triangle. It is a right angle triangle. This angle is 45 degrees. Based on the rule that the summation of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees, this must be 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 45 degrees, which is 45 degrees. That makes it an isosceles right angle triangle. This side and this side are equal. So since this is r and this is 6 meters, r equal to 6 meters. Come here, substitute r equal to 6. 6 squared is 36. 36 plus 576 is 612. Divide both sides of the equation by 2. Here 2 cancels 2, while here 612 divided by 2 is 306. Take the square root of both sides of the equation. Here square root of y squared is y, while here square root of 306 is 3 root 34. So y equal to 3 root 34. Come to this equation, substitute the value of y. 3 root 34 all squared is 306. 306 minus 81 is 225. Square root of 225 is 15. So h equal to 15 meters. Substitute it here. 12 times 15 meters times meters is 180 meters squared. So blue area equal to 80 meters squared. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share and comment, and also turn on notifications. Thank you.